We got a lot to look forward to this upcoming year, especially as it relates to the Kingdom Hearts series. I'm pretty sure you guys have all heard the groundbreaking announcement that was made a few days ago about Sora appearing as a DLC character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and that news right there is groundbreaking, especially considering the fact that this is almost 20 years in the making, because the Super Smash Bros. Series has been around since 1999, I believe, so that's over 20 years. The original Kingdom Hearts game came out back in 2002, and next year, 2022, is going to be the 20-year anniversary of the Kingdom Hearts series, and a lot of people never thought in their wildest dreams that Sora would appear in a high-profile Nintendo game like Super Smash Bros., especially considering the relationship that Square Enix and Nintendo's had in the past. Now, don't get me wrong, Square Enix had developed games for Nintendo during the 2000s for the DS and the 3DS, and that was even the case in the teens decade. But for the most part, a lot of people never thought we would see a crossover of characters based on, I guess, Square Enix games into Nintendo's one of Nintendo's main games, which is the Super Smash Bros. Series. And I think that's what makes this whole thing even more unbelievable. And when I had went on Twitter and I saw the reaction for basically the fact that Sora is going to be in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, a lot of people were ecstatic about it. They were very excited, and honestly, I think this is really big, especially considering the fact that this is news that comes during the same time period where we have recently learned that we're basically getting several Kingdom Hearts games that's going to appear on Nintendo Switch. And basically those games are going to be Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 1.2 Remix, Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, and Kingdom Hearts 3, which came out back in 2019. So that right there is 9 Kingdom Hearts games that we're going to get on Nintendo Switch. The only problem is it's going to be available through cloud gaming, and unfortunately there's not going to be any physical copies of each game on Nintendo Switch. And considering the fact that the Kingdom Hearts series, those Kingdom Hearts games are kind of old, with the exception of 3 and the most recent installment that came out in 2017. For the most part, I don't think a lot of people are really buying physical copies for Nintendo Switch, and maybe Square Enix is under the impression that having physical copies for the Switch console is not going to do too well in terms of sales unless it was a limited time offer type of deal or what have you. But it's pretty cool that we're seeing Kingdom Hearts on Nintendo Switch in one way or another, or in one form or another, and I honestly feel that this is something that's really special, and it's something that I'm pretty sure will definitely get a lot of people who are Switch owners into the Kingdom Hearts series, especially those who never had a chance to play all the games in the past. And these are video games spanning from the year 2002 to 2017, and all the most recent games, in my opinion, are the more successful ones in terms of sales. And when I mean recent, I'm talking about Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3, I think, is the best-selling game within the entire series, and I think it reached at least 5 million in terms of sales, and the series itself has managed to reach over 32 million in sales. And I'm pretty sure that the older Kingdom Hearts games would have stood out more on GameCube or Wii or what have you if Square Enix was doing business with Nintendo on a much higher level. But it is what it is, and it's pretty cool to see that these games are coming to Nintendo Switch in one form or another. As far as Kingdom Hearts 4, I've heard people talking about whether or not we're going to get Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm not sure, and if we do, it's probably not going to be anytime soon, despite the fact that 2022 is the 20-year anniversary of the Kingdom Hearts series, because Kingdom Hearts 3 took forever to come out, and I believe Kingdom Hearts 2, I think, came out back in 2005. We didn't get Kingdom Hearts 3 until 2019, so I have no idea when Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming out. I'd like to hear some kind of announcement or see some kind of trailer in 2022 if the rumor is true and if indeed it is going to come out sometime soon or sometime this decade for that matter. And if it does come out sometime this decade, it's most likely going to be on the PS5, Xbox Series X, and hopefully we would get a physical copy for the Nintendo Switch, but that's something that has not yet been confirmed. But hopefully we'll learn more about the Kingdom Hearts games that's coming to the Nintendo Switch in the near future. As it currently stands, we have no idea on what the prices are going to be or what have you, but we're supposed to learn more info about this in the next coming months or so. So hopefully Square Enix will provide us more info in terms of what to expect from the Kingdom Hearts series in the future.